You ready? Good day, good love, and great light, illuminators and way showers. Thank you for joining me in this now moment. This is Wendy, sharing with all of you my expression of the language of my light, of expressing my highest joys and excitement in transmuting the darkness into light, of understanding that is the perfect balance. And I love sharing the information my guides share with me, and I wanted to begin by thanking you. If you're new, I'm Wendy. This is my channel, Languages of Lights, where I share all the highest joys and expressions of my light. Even in the darkest of times, we remember that we are created from and are light, and that is our ability to respond to this as humans is how the universe, how consciousness gets to experience us transforming that darkness into light. And the message today was responsibility. And so your responses, your comments, your love, your kindness, your sharings have been such a beautiful, beautiful reflection of your light and the mirroring of the love that we have for each other. And as soon as I was acknowledging, appreciating, and allowing the love and the acceptance and the kindness and the warmth from all of you in your responding to my life, my loves, my darknesses, my heights, my lows. And I wanted to thank you for that. And it was in that moment that I hear my guides say, you know, that's really what this is all about, is what is our response ability. I think about all the little things that we have to do in a day, and all the things I was sitting here thinking about, all the things that I have to do in a day and every day. But it's not what we have to do, it's how are we responding? What is our ability to respond to a moment? And how are we responding? And are we acknowledging and appreciating our ability to respond to a situation in a way that's more congruent with our heart's love? And I know that sounds cliche right now when everything seems so crummy around us. And yet that really is all we have every day, you guys, is that's it. We have the ability to respond. That is our responsibility, to have the ability to respond moment by moment to what's given to us by our higher selves, to respond to the theme, the pathway that we've designed for ourselves. How are we responding to that moment by moment? Are we responding the way our highest, from the place of which we prefer, from the being from which we prefer? And how is it that when we respond, we change, I guess, our belief and our ability to respond to a particular situation? Because we often are stuck in a belief that we can only respond to a particular situation one way, and that's it. And yet, that's so based on past, of which we're beginning to understand this is not a linear situation. All past, present, and future resides right now, and that's the responsibility lies right there in this moment, this now. How do you respond to what's in front of you? And by changing how you respond and seeing the new pathways that opens, we then begin to discover new ways and new abilities to respond to circumstances, people, places, things, decisions, things we thought we did in the past, things we think are going to happen in the future. When we become more aware of how we can respond, the multiple ways that we can respond. Ew, her ball's all yucky. It's about 29 degrees Fahrenheit out here. I think it's about minus 11 or something Celsius, but it's beautiful. The sun is warm. My ability to respond to this moment, and yeah, I had to laugh about the double flannel. Yep, that's me. I grew up north of Chicago, so yeah, I'm all about the layers. Even here in Tennessee, and winter it's definitely started here. It got pretty cold pretty quick, but look at the beauty and the way that I can respond to this morning, and to respond by picking up picking up the phone, making a video, and saying, well, how can I express this message to all of you that I've received this morning from my guides, in a way that we can once again understand the connection between what we receive from our higher minds, our higher selves. And when we talk about how we create our own reality, the creating of our own reality is how we respond to that situation. That's the reality that we create, and that is how that happens. And it seems so simple, because it is. And yet we feel that there's always the circumstance that dictates our ability to respond. Untrue. Quite the contrary, actually. It is not the circumstances that dictate our ability to respond. It's who do we choose to be in that now moment. And we can say, well, that's how I've always acted, or that's how they've always acted, or every time I did this, this happened, or every time. Nope, you're creating it now. Nope, right now. You're creating it right now. Everything you just thought about, they did this and they did that, therefore I can or I can't, or I have to respond in this way because that's the only way that I know. That's the only way that I can understand how to navigate this situation. And that's what we're here to transform. We talk about transforming the darkness into light. Well, that's what that means. How can I come at this from a different perspective? How can I come at this from a different point of view and change my ability to respond to the situation that's more congruent with inner peace and inner harmony? What beliefs do I have right now that are telling me that I am unable to respond in a way that I prefer? What beliefs? It's just a belief. Just a belief. So in this now moment, I'm responding to this moment and playing with my puppy, and I can't believe she's not tired yet. We've been doing this a while. And to share this with you and her wagging little tail, oh my God, she's just so cute. Let me zoom in. Oh, too far. There she is. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And let me tell you guys, it doesn't look too steep, but that is a big hill. So for her to run up and down that thing about, I don't know, couldn't tell you how many times she's done it already this morning. And yeah, she dug that hole. Yeah, so she just likes to drop her ball in there once in a while, or her bone or something. So again, ability to respond. Yeah, you know what? That's her being her. So, oh, can you guys hear the woodpecker in the distance? This is how I prefer to respond to mornings, and I don't always. But I remember a day, and I'll close with this idea that, remember the day when you were asking for something that you have now. And how did that change your ability to respond to the next thing? Or how do you believe that that thing changed your ability to respond? It's all about what we believe, what the language that we have created, the human language, is so funny because all of the clues are inside the words. And when we really acknowledge and appreciate and allow our own language to show us, believe, when you believe, you be and you live that thing that you believe. You be it, you live it. So with that said, in this new moment, and remember, yeah, okay, we can call it the end of the year, the coming of a new year, but you know what? There's no, that's a waiting game. That's a playing game that we play with ourselves. We tell ourselves that our ability to respond is dictated or perhaps even manipulated or, by seasons or by holidays or by other people or family or friends or coworkers, you name it. No, it's not. It's how you're responding to those situations that decide the next step you're going to take. So remember that every single breath you take is a new opportunity to explore the way the ways, the abilities that we have to respond to situations. And I will say it has never been an easy path for most of us. I would say, I was going to say me, but for most of us. And I think if you're listening to this, that was probably true for you as well. So that's what the Masters of Limitation do. So Dave's up. Well, I guess we're getting ready to close this, but so good morning.
Good day to you.
So what's your ability to respond to this now moment as soon as you woke up and came outside as we close up the video?
Gratitude and appreciation of being able to come out and see you making a video and being with you and let you hear and the puppies playing.
Yep. Us too. So Nila ko se veshaya kani mana matusia patuko ni malavia na inteva kotupasha na sivisimo se vishima alaku levia mama atu. And these light languages that these what I like to call blessings and illuminations are really from all these other fractals of the hearts of all that is me, expressing their version of this conversation. And it's sometimes, well, even right now, it's like really emotional, and my heart center is so open. And so thank you to all of you once again for your response and your ability to respond to me, to yourself. Your ability to respond to your higher mind, your higher guidance. The sumosobashini kliano palo untoyo koshe tamina malavakoya malasitavasona apakati samoshonuma aketea levisonopiata. And if you're new to my love and expressions, please do visit my languagesoflights.com, and if you'd like to learn a little bit more about me and the things that I love to share. I love all of you deeply and eternally. Love with Kononia Shambalianto, Shemiki Badasomosote Aliata.